168.8 thousand likes, 1 million views.
Make you go viral because they're using your sound.
Adam's daughter, sometimes Adam's wife, sometimes Moo's mom.
And one woman actually reported me to Child Services. Hi, welcome to the Love Luxury podcast with Emily Abraham. Today I am here with Maria and Emma, part of the Love Luxury team. And we're going to be talking about our huge success on social media, but specifically TikTok. Before we start, to my right, you can see we've got these 3 beautiful Birkin 25s in exotic leathers. This is a Birkin 25 matte alligator in beton with gold hardware. This is the same leather, so it's matte alligator, and this is in the colour vanille, which is vanilla with gold hardware. And this one is called Lisse, which is shiny. It's a crocodile Birkin 25 black noir with palladium hardware. All available to purchase at Love Luxury now. So we started TikTok 5 months ago. And in those very short 5 months, we've reached 1.1 million followers, which is a massive feat. Would you not agree?
That's true. That's true. I remember when we used to get a very gust for like 5,000 views.
Yeah.
And look at us now, 1.1 million.
1.1 million.
Yeah.
And I think our top video now is 80 point something million views. So we're really high up there, even in UK TikTok views. So we're doing really well.
Yeah, we are.
So when it first started out, the conversations about social media was between myself and Adam. And we already had Facebook. We were really well known on Facebook, on multiple platforms on Facebook. We already had our Instagram, which was ticking along slowly. And basically Adam and myself said, we need to set up the rest of the social media, Snapchat, TikTok, and any other ones that we could find. But we weren't really focused on them. So although the accounts were set up, we weren't using them. So they were just there with our name and they were dormant. So although we started taking TikTok seriously 5 months ago, actually the account was opened like 2 years ago, I believe. And our first post was in July 2021. And that was of us in the Rolls driving around Knightsbridge.
You put the little sticker,
Yeah.
the Rolls Royce sticker.
We put the little Rolls Royce with the flashing light sticker on.
So this was in August.
So Adam's got his Richard Mille on. I've got my same headscarf I'm wearing today. And we had the drop top down on the Rolls Royce Dawn. And we were literally just round the corner coming to work, I believe. So that was our first ever TikTok. So for me, it's very un-TikTok-ish, actually. Don't you agree?
Compared to
what
our
we're doing
TikToks now. Yeah, that's true.
You know,
That's true.
it's just very like, yeah, let me get a picture of me and my husband, video of me and my husband in the
Yeah.
car, drive around Knightsbridge.
I do feel like if you post that again now, it will go viral.
Probably. We can always...
So maybe we can test it.
You can put that on your list
Yeah.
of things to do.
Yeah, exactly. I'll do that today.
Yeah. May
It
as
would
well.
be a good experiment to do,
Yeah, yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But it was just very rudimental, wasn't it? It's just a very basic video that didn't really mean anything to anybody and probably didn't have any hashtags on it and got
Yeah.
83 likes. But I'm sure those 83 likes have come since we've been working hard.
Yeah.
It probably had 2 or 3 likes when we first did it.
One was from Adam.
Yeah, and one from me and one from Adam. So in the early days of TikTok, of us doing the actually focusing on the TikTok 5 months ago, we already had a team that were developing our YouTube. So what we were doing is we were taking the YouTube content and we were making it into TikToks. Do you remember?
Basically. I remember even
Yeah.
doing the YouTube video with you. So I'm not a really good person in front of the camera. I'm a bit shy.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's okay, YouTube, no one's going to see it. And then when they started putting it on TikTok, I was like, oh my God, I hope no one
No one
actually
sees
sees
me.
it. But look at us now.
But very quickly after we started posting those initial TikToks, you were getting people contacting you from back home in the UAE, telling
Literally,
you that they'd
that they've
seen
been-
you
Yeah.
on our TikTok.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I think everyone that I actually know in the UAE actually saw us, because I don't know why, but our TikTok was going viral in the Arab countries,
Yeah.
especially Gulf countries.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
And you know, like, we're very famous here in the UK, but now in the US and in the UAE, like, there are specific countries that we've got like a lot of viewers from, which is a bit interesting.
Yeah, it is. The demographic is crazy considering we're a family run business that are in Knightsbridge, London. When I look at the analytics on TikTok and the rest of the social medias, the vast expanse of where we're reaching now is really impressive. It's not at the beginning when we were doing what we were doing, I never imagined we'd be where we are now.
That's true. That's true. We used to get very excited for a video when it hits 10K. 10K
did.
is like a very big achievement for us.
Yeah, we did. Because
Yeah.
so what was happening was we had that outsourcing company that we still use now for our certain things in the business. And they literally, like I said, they were taking the content, they were condensing it, taking out the key points, creating TikToks from it. So that was the very initial TikToks that we were doing that were educational, teaching people about the industry, the products that we were selling and buying, who we were, where we were, and what we were doing in general, wasn't it?
Yeah. And the TikToks, because they were speaking about watches mainly and educational watches video, I actually got a couple of customers that I'm still in contact with now from these TikToks.
Yeah.
So they actually got us customers.
worked.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
worked basically.
Yeah,
they
they
worked
worked.
on a small portion basically.
Yeah. So I think that's a really key point, isn't it? Because
That's the reason why you're doing
we're
all
doing
this.
it
Yeah.
to gain, not just gain followers, but to gain customers.
Yeah.
We want active customers. And that was the whole thinking point into getting the YouTube guys to condense down those YouTube videos, making them TikTok videos so that we were getting a wider audience. So more people knew about Love Luxury in Knightsbridge, more people were learning about the luxury industry, finding these beautiful items that they may not be able to access from the authorized dealer or the main boutiques, for example. We wanted people to know that actually there are other places that you can go to get these things.
Yep.
And so that was kind of the key focus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In August 2022, we hired someone in-house to start seriously taking control of the TikTok. And then we wanted someone who had a more creative view, and that's when we brought Emma in. So Emma started working for us in October of 2022 as a sole focus on TikTok to make it just go viral. And I think that at the beginning it was quite hard,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
It's always going to be harder at the beginning, but it takes time. And if you
Yeah.
have consistency, the results do come.
Yeah.
Actually, at the beginning, we had a spike in growth, and
Yeah.
then there was like in November, December, it was
Little
kind of
dip.
steady,
Yeah, yeah.
but we were still growing, and
Yeah.
now it's just faster.
Yeah. It's a lot faster now.
But that's how TikTok is. It's unpredictable. You can't
Yeah.
really predict it.
So talking
Yeah.
about growth, let's have a look at our first viral video.
Please don't be ugly. Please.
My
don't
nails.
be ugly. Please.
In this room, actually.
It's in here,
Yeah.
oh my God. So that watch is a day date with the green dial,
The olive day date.
olive
that's
day
right.
date, and it's very rare, isn't it?
Yes, it is the anniversary day date, and I mean, it did go viral because of TikTok, but then at the same time, it's because it's a very nice watch that's very hard to source.
And it's only 3 hashtags, by the way.
Yeah. So looking at this video, you can see this TikTok, we got 168.8 thousand likes. We got 324 comments. It was our first video to get 1 million
Yeah.
views.
Yeah.
So that was our first big video. And like you said, Maria, I think 1, it was to do with the sound, but 2, the fact that it was a really hard to get watch at the time.
Yeah.
But ironic thing was that we had 3 in 1 month, didn't we? Do you
That's
remember?
true. That's true. And we sold them
3
three
of the
same day.
exact same watch. Can you
I do remember.
And it's also the lighting and how you recorded the video.
Yeah, and the hands.
Because if you
and
were
the
just in
timing.
a dark place
Yeah.
with the white background, it wouldn't have worked
Yeah.
the same way. So it's nice.
From there, we decided to start including Moo into the videos. And this is the first one that she was in.
Oh my god, I remember this video.
Going shopping with Mommy's credit. I remember this. So it got 113,000 likes, 200 and something comments, and then 4,748 saves. But this one reached
1 million views. More than 1 million views.
More
Yeah,
than
I
a
remember.
million.
Yeah, more than 1 million. It was more than I don't know what is it on now, but I remember when it hit million. We were so gassed about it.
yeah.
And this was the first video that people actually started sharing it.
Yeah.
Like the watch video, people did not share it, but this one was shared on multiple platforms on Instagram and TikTok by
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah. This was actually the first video that introduced me to the negative side of social media as well.
I remember that. Emily used to come every morning and she did not sleep the whole night going through the comments, trying to
Delete them all.
delete them. And she was just very shocked from like how people actually can
Be
very-
negative.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
What's one advice that you'd give people receiving negativity from social media?
So at the beginning, it's really hard mentally, and
Especially
emotionally.
when it's your kid.
child. Yeah, when
Yes.
it's your child. Like when it was about me, the pang was there, but when it's about your child, it's cutting. It really does hurt. And I think one thing about social media that I have grown is a much thicker skin, because at the very beginning, I was quite emotionally upset by it. And like Maria just said, I'd stay up till 3-4 o'clock in the morning going through all the comments, deleting the negativity, just so that Moo didn't see it. Even though she's not allowed to read the comments, children get around things.
Yeah, of course.
So my mission was to protect her from that. And I think it still is. But what it also taught me is that you can filter out words that you don't want people to put. So
Yeah.
words like ugly, things that are nasty, you can filter those out. And that was something I learned from the quite early stages, which is a really great tool. So I think for anybody going into social media, if they're going into anything, it's the same on Instagram, same on TikTok, you can filter out words that you don't want to come up on your comment bar. And it really does help to just get those out so that they're not there. You don't have to deal with it. You don't have to see it. So these were all kind of like daily videos that we were just randomly doing. They weren't really thought out too much. It was like little trendy type things using trend sounds and stuff. And then we sat down and we decided we were really going to focus on producing content that was, one, going to garner more followers, but also going to get us more clients through the door. So this is the first planned TikTok that we created. So this is when we went out in London, all dressed in pink. So this video was my brainchild. Maria may remember. So when I was growing up, Olivia Newton-John was really important in my life, which sounds really sad, but I used to spend Saturdays with my grandma and I used to watch Grease the musical on VHS cassette.
Oh my God, I do the
Saturday.
same.
Every single
I
Saturday.
do the same with my grandma in Italy. Literally, that's what we do.
Yeah.
And she has every time she only has that movie.
Yeah, that was me and my nan. So Grease was the movie me and my nan used to watch. And Olivia Newton-John passed away. And basically I said to everybody to wear pink and that we were going to do a pink video, be the pink ladies in memory of Olivia Newton-John. So that's how this video came to be. So this was our first properly planned out on the street video that we did. We went to the Elan Caf. We got all the pink drinks, all the pink food, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, and then we went up the road to that shop and we got as many of the things as we could get in that shop. So that was like literally, and the first one with the dogs as well.
So it was the first time I wear a colourful hat scarf, which I
Yes.
borrowed from Emily. The first time I wear pink, it
Yeah.
was the first planned video, and it was the first time we take the dogs outside, and
Yeah.
people were staring at us all the way.
Yeah, all the way there and all the way back.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's got a nice fond memory for that video. And I don't think it did as well as some of the other videos, but irrespective, it was like the first big video we did outside. So this video that we're going to watch, so this TikTok, I keep calling them videos, but they're TikToks. I'm old school.
Still a video.
I'm old grandma compared to you lot.
Oh, not this one. So this video gave us a headache for a whole week.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
did.
joke. It's clearly a joke. We're
Yeah.
on TikTok. I see a lot of jokes, a lot of dark jokes. This is like
That's
a
what it's
funny
for.
joke.
Yeah.
And everyone just took it way too seriously.
And
And I was like,
someone-
what is wrong with people? Because there were
Yeah.
no good comments on this video. They were all negative comments, and they actually took it seriously.
Yeah, and one woman actually reported me to child services saying who would want to sell their daughter for a Birkin, and she was absolutely disgusted by it. I mean, a lot of people said, "Oh, I thought it said bikini." Do you remember that?
Yeah.
A lot of
Oh,
people were like,
yeah.
"Oh, I thought it said a bikini," and then when they saw the bag, they were like, "Look." A lot of people did find it hilariously funny as
Yeah.
well, because obviously it's satire. I'm never going to sell my child.
The thing is, I've seen social media influencer copy the same video, and she posted it on Instagram, and the comments were all laughing. None of them were negative comments. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure why did this video just attract a lot of negative people.
I think on
Well-
different platforms you get a different response.
Was it the same idea with the
It's
Birkin?
the same
with the
idea,
Birkin?
literally same.
So she
Birkin,
copied
yeah.
us,
She
basically.
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
But it happens on
Maybe she
social
deleted
media.
the
Yeah.
comments,
Yeah, but yeah, like me, I don't care about negative comments, but this video got a lot of negative
It
comments.
did, didn't it? Yeah, a lot.
And
But-
Emily didn't sleep for 3 nights
I didn't.
because of this video.
But
Literally.
but
Basically, TikTok doesn't make Emily sleep, guys.
basically
That's how it started.
Basically.
I used to tell her, like, for example, when people used to say stuff about me, she used to delete them so I don't see them. But I don't care. I don't care because
Yeah, I'm very
whoever is sitting
protective.
behind the screen and writing these comments, they don't know me. They've seen me on a
Yeah.
TikTok for 10 seconds, so they don't know me. And the stuff they were saying, like, come say it to my face.
They're
but
not going to.
They're not going to,
So
exactly.
that's the thing, isn't it? And that's what helped me mentally compartmentalize this, is that if this person saw me in the street, they're going to come up to me and go, "Oh my God, you're that lady from TikTok." They're not going to say the negative things to my
Nope.
face. And when I inserted that into my brain, my whole view on the negative comments changed.
Yeah.
So it was having that mindset that helped me move on from not being able to sleep. Now, if I don't sleep, it's because something's exciting. Like literally, when we were reaching 1 million, I literally couldn't sleep because I kept checking. Is it on 1 million? Is it on, like refresh, because I'm so excited to see the things that are happening. Now I don't focus on the negative. I will go through the negative, and if I see something that's really disgusting, I'll delete it, but I don't focus on it anymore. And someone in our team said to me, just don't respond to the negativity. So what I'm doing now is not responding to the negativity, and I'm actually encouraging the positive comments. And then when you encourage positive comments, you get more positive comments.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's
So
true.
that's a big thing for social media. So this one got 10 million views, and it got nearly 1 million likes, which is absolutely amazing. So
This video was one of the first video that we actually pinned on our TikTok because we were so proud of
happy
it.
of it. Yeah. We pinned it to the top, didn't we? And it is a really lovely video of me
Yeah.
and Moo. You can
Cute.
tell we're having a laugh and that she's part of it as well. So it's not that deep. Well, yeah. I mean,
So
I
by
don't-
then, how many followers did you
I
have?
mean, I don't have the stats, and we didn't really keep track of stats at that
Mm.
point because we weren't thinking that things were going to go the way that they were going.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like we weren't doing screenshots of how many followers we had or what the analytics were. And we weren't really paying attention to the analytics. I think that's when you came on board, Emma. So all of those videos that we've seen were prior to you. Okay.
Yeah.
And then now we're going to see the videos post you. So this is the point where we've employed Emma. Emma's working for us. And it was when we started taking TikTok really seriously. We realized we needed someone full-time in-house. We needed someone who was going to be able to give us direction, but also follow the trends and also edit and make sure that all of the social medias were going to be successful. So that's where Emma came in. Emma Dorothy came in. Yeah. So the first video that went super, super viral, like super viral, I remember was an outfit check video. So it was Moo coming out of the barbers, hairdressers next door with security, and she had on a Rolex watch, she had Van Cleef & Arpels, she was carrying a mini Kelly that had a mini Kelly charm on it, and she was asked, how much is your outfit worth? And she was talking through it. But what actually made that go viral was the wording on the screen. So the wording initially was going to be asking a millionaire, million with an M, how much their outfit's worth. And Adam turned around and went, no, billionaire. And
Yeah.
it was that injection of the word billionaire that made that video go so viral. Literally within seconds of it being posted, it reached 100,000. But before we'd even left to go home, it was on 1 million, and it just snowballed. And then we were like, oh, it's going to be like a 4 million video. It's going to be like a 7 million
That's
video.
actually so funny. So this video was posted after my video was posted.
Yeah.
And my video at that time got like 5 million. So Moo was saying that she's very jealous that I got 5
Yeah.
million. So she was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And then Adam was just teasing her. So he was like, oh, yours is going to get like maximum 2 million, 3 million. And then the next day, the video hit more than 50 million in a
Yeah.
day,
Yeah.
in one day.
Yeah.
It
It's
was
like, watch me manifest.
Yeah,
More views than
literally.
you.
And then Moo came up to me and she was like, I'm happy for you for your 5 million. I was like, thank you.
I remember that because
She's
when
so
we went
cheeky.
home, she was so upset.
Yeah.
And then, and I said, you have to be happy for Maria. You know, we're all a team. You've got to be positive and you know, you never know what's going to happen, but you should always be happy for other people's success. And then when we woke up in the morning and I showed her, she was like, oh, I'm really happy for Maria. I'm really happy for her. Bless her. So we then had your first viral video that you edited, right?
Yep.
And that was this one.
Logan's very nice. He bought me this terrific gift just completely out of the blue.
Is that so?
Totally unexpected. It's called a Birkin bag.
A Birkin bag. Oh, my God. A Birkin bag?
You've heard of it?
Of course. That's a very nice purse.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't use it.
Oh, no. A Birkin bag is meant to be used and seen.
I had no idea.
Mario was so good in this video.
So this video literally garnered so much interest, didn't it? So
Yeah.
many comments.
Yeah.
People loved it because of the Gilmore Girls reference, the fact that we were a Birkin business talking about Birkins. And it just hit the sweet spot, I think, with our audience. They
And no one did this
absolutely
before.
loved it. Hey?
No one used the sound.
Yeah.
So it was good.
Yeah. So Emma had done her job with picking the right sound, using the right words. We'd done our job with acting it out and being who we were in the business. And it was an amazing feeling to have people saying, oh my God, I remember the Gilmore Girls. This was my favorite show when I was a teenager. Oh my God, I'm going to go back and watch it now. You know, it was a really positive feel about that video.
Yeah.
Really positive. So well done, Em, because I know that you'd had others before that had done really well, but this was the one that just kind of like went through the roof, wasn't it?
Have other people used the sound, by the way? No, but if you click on the mini sounder at the bottom, on
This?
the right.
That
Oh, yeah.
sounds lovely.
Yeah,
It's
how
got
many
our-
people use that?
So it's got, so this
47
is,
people
this is
use
the
it.
sound that Emma created for TikTok from the Gilmore Girls, and 47 other posts have been made since then of our original sound. So that, Emma,
So
is
that
pretty
helps
impressive.
you a lot.
But how does that feel to you?
I mean, it feels good when you use a sound that no one else has claimed as theirs, and then it just goes viral, and people make you go viral because they're using your sound. So it's just a better way to go viral. using your own sound.
But it must feel like a massive achievement as well for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. But I didn't have any expectations, like I completely detached from this video.
But the funny thing was is that this is the first video when people started saying that I was your mum.
Yep.
Do you remember?
Adam's daughter, Emily's daughter,
Adam's wife.
Adam's sister, sometimes Adam's wife, sometimes Moo's mom,
Yeah.
whatever you want, it's
Yeah.
fine. I'm part of the family.
Yeah.
Listen, people said she looks good without the headscarf on my video.
Yeah, that's how you know.
Remember?
Yeah, they
It's-
thought that
it's
you. I
crazy,
know. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, but that was definitely the first video where people felt that we were actually a family
Yeah.
unit. So that was nice as well. Moving on from that one, which was like your first big hit for the company, we then got this one.
Excuse me? Do I know you from TikTok? Are you the billionaire's daughter?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy being famous? Is it exciting?
Yeah, but
Where's your shop, by the way?
it's just across the road. Do you want me to take you there?
Oh yes, please, thank you. Which one's your favorite bag?
The gold on gold K25.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
So nice. Do you dream to own it one day?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a nice
See you
day.
around. Bye bye.
27 million views. That's a huge amount of people watching our videos.
So I remember during this period of time, I mean, a while back, people started recognizing us on the street. But
Yes.
here, people actually started recognizing me, Moo, you. Remember that day when we were, like, people actually started recognizing me. They go like, I've seen you somewhere. I get some negative,
Response.
yeah, sometimes in real life, but I just don't care. I just ignore them and I just walk away.
This was around the time when we went to get in a cab.
Yep.
And there was these three guys that were walking down the street and they went, "Oh, I know you lot from TikTok." Like that.
Yeah.
And that was like,
And we were literally crossing the street, and
Yeah.
people were behind us, and they started looking at us, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh my god!" And then
Yeah.
Emily was like, "You know her?" I was like, "No, you know her. You've never seen me."
I was going, "Thanks for following us on TikTok. Thanks for following us and watching
Yeah.
the videos." But that was the first real time when we were all out that people recognized us. We were getting in a cab. We were actually on our way to film something, I believe. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But we were on our way to film something. And we were trying to hail a black cab. Or no, were we going out to dinner? I don't know.
To
We
the
were
pizza
on our
I
way
place,
to-
can't remember, but I remember my first comment was, "Where's your bodyguard?" Are you speaking to me? Yeah, that was the first comment I got in
Yeah.
real life.
Yeah. But that's only spiraled as well.
Yeah.
The more we're on the social media, the more people see us, the more we're going to be recognised, which is parcel of doing this, isn't it? You know, we all signed up. We knew what we were signing up for. So from there, we've got another video here that's got 3 million views.
Billionaire's wife gets a surprise.
A surprise. I'm going to tell you in a minute. And we literally had crowds of people around us while we were filming this. Do you remember?
Yeah.
We couldn't film because we had so many people asking us questions. There was so much going on at the time, and people were reposting and posting videos of us making this video as well.
We were also on Snap Maps. So you know how Snap Maps, you can post anything on Snap Maps? We were there for like 3-4 days. Different people posted us, and I was
Yeah.
like,
I didn't know.
I didn't know
about
that.
Yeah.
I could have told us.
yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that.
So this is something from me and Adam.
I love this video. It looks like you're punching Love Luxury, by the way, if you think about it.
This video was so fun to make. It was a trend that was going on at the time. We wanted to jump on the bandwagon, and we got quite a lot of traction from it, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a
Every-
steady growth from this
Yeah.
one, though.
People thought it was
Yeah.
funny. They wanted to see the other side to us. And I think this is at the point where things kind of started making a change in our TikTok world.
Yeah.
It was where we were thinking, actually, people are really enjoying this content from us, so let's do more of it.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
100%.
Yeah. This is something from Moo.
So tell us, what's your dream job?
Darling, I've told you several times before, I have no dream job. I do not dream of labor.
Bless her.
She did not like that headband. It was
Yeah.
impossible to make her do this video. I
Yeah.
remember. But
Yeah,
it
this was probably the
turned
first
out-
video that she wasn't that keen on doing.
Yeah.
But it got a great response and it's really funny.
Yeah.
You know, I do not dream of labour. You know, she didn't really have to do much for it, but I do remember there was quite a lot of resistance at this point.
Yeah.
Because she didn't want to wear the headband. She didn't want to walk out of the store. She felt embarrassed. It's cringe. It's cringe.
When I walked her to Harrods, she was like this all the time. Like she was. covering
I
her
don't
face.
blame her. It's just because she's surrounded by kids in her school, and she
Yeah.
does hear the
Yeah.
word cringe a lot. So
Yeah. So this one got 5.6 million views. So and like 430,000 likes. So why do you think that is, Em?
I think people
Of
can
course.
relate.
It's
Nobody wants to work.
yeah.
Nope.
They saw part of them in the video.
And she's
It's a funny
exiting-
video. She's
Yeah.
an icon. Like your daughter is an icon herself. She has the look,
Yeah.
and she's good in videos. And it was the way that we dressed her as well. What she was
The
holding.
headband. The
yeah,
headband.
the
The
headband
headband
was
was so
headband was the
important.
job, and the fact that we were outside Harrods, and yeah, she was alone. She was walking outside of the shop
Yeah.
alone. So it was
Combination of
Yeah.
everything. So this is a mum-daughter video.
Wife and daughter spend the afternoon at Jumeirah Spa.
So that video, that TikTok has a really special place in my heart because at this point I had been so busy with work I hadn't really had much time to spend with Moo. And Emma, you'd contacted the Carlton Tower Jumeirah. It's
Yeah.
now called. It's called the. Is it still called the
Jumeirah.
Carlton Tower?
Yeah, it's the Carlton Tower
Jumeirah.
and the Jumeirah.
yeah,
Carlton Tower Jumeirah, but that's actually Peak Fitness and Club
yeah,
Spa, something like that.
yeah,
So it's like a club in the Jumeirah.
yeah.
So, yeah.
So you'd contacted them and said, do they want to do a collaboration with us? Our videos were going massive viral, like millions and millions of views.
Yeah.
And they straight away said yes, they wanted to work with us.
And at this point, we had like 300,000,
Yeah.
400 probably,
Yeah.
1,000 followers. So
Yeah.
it wasn't that massive, but it was
Yeah.
still big
Yeah.
enough for them to want to
want to work with
collaborate.
us. And they just opened as well, so it was a good timing for them because it was good advertising for the opening of the spa, the opening of the hotel, the revamp of the hotel. But what was nice for me was that I actually got to spend some quality time with Moo. I know we were filming, but it was just really nice because she loves swimming, she loves being pampered, and she really loved like every aspect about it. You know, the bringing out the platter of fruit, the
So
smoothies.
fancy, yeah.
You know, she felt like a little princess. And for me to be able to do something like that with my daughter was really special. So that for me was a really lovely
I wasn't
thing.
there, but I felt it through the video.
Yeah.
The video was just,
Oh,
it was so
yeah.
cute.
That's such a good compliment for me. My editing skills.
But also this is a
Made you
video
feel-
again that got a multitude of very positive comments.
Yes.
It was how lovely it was to see us together spending mother-daughter time. It reminded people of them spending time with their parents. So I think that was one of the reasons why it went so viral as well, was because it kind of reminded people of their childhood. So adults were being reminded of their childhood and the time that they'd spent with their parents, whether they'd passed. And it was a nice sentimental feeling about that video.
And people here started being more positive, to be honest.
Yeah.
We started seeing more positive comments and less negative comments, and like saying we're the best family, they really like us, and so
To be
on.
honest, you don't even need to comment back on the negativity at this point because there's
Yeah,
fans that will
yeah.
just
They were
they would-
taking over.
yeah, they were taking over. So it's-
Yeah. So why do we make TikToks? You know, what's the reason we make TikToks? The reason we make TikToks obviously is to promote the business.
yeah,
That's our number one priority.
number one, yeah.
But I think it's got to the point now where we're really enjoying entertaining people as well.
Yeah.
So I think now we've got to that stage. We are really well known. obviously we still want to educate people on luxury, but I think the priority is obviously we want to build our name, our brand, and have more people walk through the door.
Yeah, and also I watched the video, I remember, on our account, and someone commented, I choose to watch this over Netflix.
I saw a couple of people have made that comment as
Yeah,
well. Like,
like,
I'd rather
this is
watch
my
you
favourite
guys than
account.
turn
Yeah,
Netflix on.
And that's actually good.
That's a
I don't know if it's
massive
good
compliment.
for Netflix, but
Well, I don't care about Netflix. It's a massive compliment for us.
I think everyone is
Yeah.
enjoying it at this point, because whenever like I see someone after work, the first thing they go like, what did you guys post today? What did you guys post today?
Yeah.
And then they just go, because like everyone knows that we post every day
We're
now.
consistent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
and also
So-
it's fun for you guys, I think, sometimes.
sometimes
Sometimes
I'm
I
not gonna
stopped asking
comment
Maria
on
that
that.
much.
I mean, obviously, there's times when it's a little bit of a grind, but at the
Yeah.
end of the day, the common goal is that we want to promote the business, and
Yeah.
that's that if we promote the business, we all succeed. That's it at the end of the day, isn't it?
yeah.
And have you
Isn't-
seen like an increase in people walking in the store saying I come from TikTok
Absolutely.
and
A lot of
Instagram?
people
Massive
just
increase.
walk into the store, especially like teenagers and
Yeah.
children. They walk into, they go like, "Oh my god, I've seen you on TikTok,"
TikTok.
and it's just so cute.
Yeah,
But like actual people that shop,
yeah,
they do come from
absolutely.
Yeah.
social media, so it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I mean,
It serves
we-
the purpose.
We had a lady the other day who bought herself her first Birkin for her 50th, and she found us on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, to be able to reach that client base is a completely new client base. And also, TikTok is more the younger generation, but what's happening is that those younger generations are saying, Mum, look,
Yep,
this lady's got those
exactly.
handbags you like, or Mum, look at this video, so, and then we're getting people that are traveling into London, into the UK, they're staying in London, and they're coming to the store because their child has shown them our TikToks.
Yes, exactly.
So we're definitely reaching a much more broader audience than if it was just still stagnant at the Facebook and Instagram that we were at the
Yes,
beginning.
I agree.
So Emma, how is it for you doing the filming, editing of the TikToks and then the other social medias? Like, how do you find balancing all of that?
So a lot of organization and skills are required
Yeah.
because you need to be doing things all the time. Like you can't just waste a minute. And also it's about asking people to do things, but there's a lot going on around the shop all the time. So Maria's super busy all the time. So I already know that she's most probably going to be, no, in 5 minutes I'll do it. But then I don't want to push that too much because, I don't want to be rude, but at the same time I got to do my job.
Yeah.
So, but I do feel like with Maria, for example, we did the video, she didn't want to do it. And then that video got 10 million
I know.
Oh
I
my
wonder if you
God.
look out the
Instagram.
window.
And it's the most
easiest
basic
one.
video.
Yeah.
And I do think that some videos that you put a lot of effort into, they just don't work that well as much as the
Simpler one.
the simpler ones, like
Yeah.
the Rolls Royce going to the grocery store in Harrods.
Yeah.
It's just, it's the caption, it's the sound, it's the way you edit. And
Yeah.
it doesn't require a lot of work. It requires a lot of creativity and like innovation, I think.
Yeah, I
So-
agree. I agree, absolutely. And coming up with ideas is kind of, obviously that's your role, but I think as a team we work really well together because you might come up with an idea and we'll all add little bits on, or I'll come up with an idea and people will add bits on, or Adam will. So we really work together as a team with these ideas, and I think that is what helps to get the variety as well. And it also takes a little bit of the pressure off you on occasion. Obviously, when we're super busy, we don't have as many ideas.
Yeah.
But, when we can give ideas, that does help you in your job
Yeah,
role,
yeah.
doesn't it?
It's always nice to discuss ideas and make them go to the next level.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. So we're going to watch this video and then talk about why it got 6 million views. But this video-
doesn't
Uh-huh.
know Mummy's going out with his credit card, doing something unholy.
She got married to a boy like you. She'd kick you out if she.
So this video was basically because Sam Smith's video was going crazy at the time.
Oh my God, I got sick of the sound, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Just heard it so much. And basically, we decided we were going to do something. And then this woman came up with her video saying, Daddy doesn't know Mummy's going out.
Naomi Doust.
Yeah, so Naomi Doust, she did this. And it was just perfect for us to do. So we took her sound, we recreated her idea with a little bit of added extras to it.
Yeah.
And this did so well. 5 million views this one got, I believe. Let me just double check that. So we got 6 million.
Yeah.
And I think that was just timing, because it's a very simple video. It literally took 2 takes to do, 1 or 2 takes we did it in. And, you know,
It's still going viral now.
it's still
So this is
going
one
viral.
of the videos that's grown with time.
Yeah. So it's one of those ones that's like
Yeah.
a gradual grower, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this one is a voiceover from Moo.
So guys, I just went to the most exclusive cafe in London right now. It's located in Harrods. And apparently, you need a booking. Well, we didn't have one. So right now, I'm going to tell you exactly how I got in without a booking. So basically, I got there around 11:30ish, which is the time between breakfast and lunch. So they were more than happy to just give me a coffee. Their service is so nice, and they even sell cookies to bring home to them.
This was the first time that Moo ever did a voiceover.
Yeah, it was her
And I
first
think that
voiceover.
she's really good because people think that her voice is really cute, and that just makes the video even better. So I think it was good to discover her talent in that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So it was her first voiceover. She was really apprehensive about doing it, but she did it with your help and she smashed it.
Yeah.
But
she
not
did.
only that, this was something that was it was an innovation for Harrods. They were completely taken over by Dior. So we had to jump on that bandwagon while
Yeah.
it was about. We could not miss out on it. And us not being able to get a table was a bit of a nightmare.
wasn't gonna
We couldn't
happen.
book, and we were like, right, we just, whatever it takes, we're going to do it. So we went down to the downstairs and did the Dior World.
Yeah.
What was it called?
The exhibition.
Dior World exhibition. And then
Wonderful World of Dior. or
that's
something
it,
like that.
yeah. And then we went to the cafe and they basically just gave us a table for drinks. They weren't offering, you know, they weren't saying you could eat any food, but if you want to have some drinks, it's no problem. And it was because the girl, the manager of the branch, actually recognised us. She knew who we were,
Yeah.
which we found out later. We didn't
Yeah.
know that at the time, did we? But that one did really well. And
It was good publicity for them as well.
very
most
good
probably.
publicity for them, yeah. So this video has got
Is it the Rolls
12.4
Royce one?
million views.
Yeah, I know it's more now. It's 15 or something. $17 now.
So this
Yeah.
video has had a little bit of controversy.
You didn't want to do it.
I
Like,
didn't want to do
we
it.
just came back from a long video.
Yeah,
as
we
well.
just done a really long video, and I really needed a break. And
It was raining.
it was raining. It was horrible.
We had all the reasons in the world
Not
to
to
not do it.
but we did it.
Yeah, we did
it.
it.
Literally took us 15 minutes, and it just went absolutely amazing. Did so well, and I think this is the video that actually got us recently in the Sun. So the Sun newspaper saw this and did an article on me, did some research, and basically said that this woman drives to Harrods to buy her groceries, wearing furs, Valentinos, and carrying a Birkin. Sorry, the Sun, it's not a Birkin. Sorry,
It's
the
a
Sun, it's not a
Kelly.
Birkin, it's a Kelly. You got your facts wrong there. And yeah, it just went really, it just took off, didn't it? It's just, it's had mixed 50-50, some negative, some positive. But for such an easy video to record, it has done amazingly well. I'm very proud of this one. I'm well done for you for thinking up the idea. So congratulations.
well
on
done
that
to
one.
my boyfriend for thinking about the caption. I was just gonna write, "This is the place where billionaires do their own groceries," and said just put "only" in it,
Yeah.
and then it's
Only.
that one word,
Yeah, that makes a
"only"
difference.
place,
Yeah.
exclusivity. You know.
That's it.
Yeah.
So this video.
God, where are you guys going today?
We're gonna buy my dad a jet.
So exciting. Do you want to come with us? So we know this one. We won't watch the whole thing because we
we know it. It's longer.
So this has got now how many views?
20.
20 million views. So this is smashed. It's done really well. And I think what has made this one so special, and I don't know whether you guys will agree, is that it's that exclusive lifestyle that so many people aspire to, but it's unobtainable. And we've given them an insight into that world, and they've been able to see a process that they would never have been able to see before, because nobody else is advertising that they're going to buy a jet. No one else is recording this process. So for us to actually do that, to show people so that they can see, kind of involves them in that.
Because no one has done, like, no one's recorded the process of buying a jet. Maybe people aspire to it, but they don't know what it takes or like how it works. And I feel like maybe it gives them even more hope, because now they know how it works. It seems easy as well in the video. So, and Jack, his name was Jack.
Yes, Jack. Yeah.
Jack was really good as well. So he seems like a nice person to talk to, not judgy in the video. So it's just nice.
Yeah. So basically, he contacted us, didn't he? And he was like, "Would you guys like to come and film some content at our studio, our showroom?"
Yeah.
And we were like, "Abso-flipping-lutely.
Yeah.
When can we do it?" And they don't open on Saturdays, but they opened for us. He opened for us specifically. He's a young guy. He's just finished his masters. He's been working for the company for a year. You know, he is wanting to push their business the same way that we're wanting to push ours, and it just worked really well that we could collaborate with them on that particular post. And it was a really good experience for us as well, because to see all of those jets on that massive screen, and then, you know, like the annual breakdown and everything, it was eye-opening, actually.
Yeah,
it was informative. So TikTok for us has been a massive marketing tool. Like we've already discussed, it's brought us so many new clients, a massive new client base. And one of the things that Adam and I have discussed is that, yes, it's for a younger generation. TikTok is predominantly for a younger generation. There are people of my generation and older on there, but it is predominantly for the teenagers, the early 20s. And, you know,
so basically, if you win their attention, you win their parents.
So, but what is great about that is that these generations are the generations that will come to buy from us in the future. So they know our name. So if those people, these kids, these teenagers, these early 20s, young adults, are ever in a position to buy luxury goods, the first place they're going to go to is Love Luxury. The first people that they're going to contact is Love Luxury. And although we may not be reaping the benefits from that demographic just yet, like you just said, their parents come to us, they're teaching their parents about us, their parents are intrigued, they want to know. We're buying products from these people, we're selling products to these people. So it is a massive marketing tool. And the fact that we hit 1.1 million in really like literally we went from 780,000 to 1.1 million in like 2 days. It was crazy. We didn't have time to plan for a party. We didn't, you know, your piñata didn't happen.
Did not
you
happen.
need to get that ready for 2 million.
Actually discussed it. Like, it was how much? 850, 900.
It was like
in the
850. I was like, it's fine. I'll do it this weekend. And then before the weekend, we're already on 1 million.
And I said, no, we'll eat 1 million in one day. And she's like, no.
Yeah.
Now
you two
over
had a
a
bet,
coffee.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she still didn't get me my coffee, by the way, because I won.
It wasn't my
I don't
plan for
know.
today.
We've had a massively positive experience from TikTok and social media in general, but specifically TikTok. And the fact that we're reaching such a massively global audience is massive. It's just amazing. It feels like we're really accomplishing what we set out to achieve. I'll be honest, if you asked me this time a year ago, would I think we'd be where we are at now, doing podcasts, talking about our TikTok? I would have been like, whatever, mate. You know, like, dream on. We're just focusing on our business. We're trying to make money here. But the fact that we've got to where we've got with the effort that we've put in and the sleepless nights is a massive accolade for the business. It is something that I can only be very proud of us all for, because we're all in it as a team. And moving forward, I feel I want to reach 2 million. I want to reach 10 million. I didn't have that aspiration before. I want to do that, but I also would like it to be not just the entertainment side. I think moving forward, I want us to be able to educate people more on, you know, like how to invest their money wisely, on what products are good, you know, on the history as well of these designer brands, because these designer brands are steeped in a very rich history. You know, like Hermes is still owned by the family, same as Patek, same as AP. You know, Rolex has got a really steep English history. So all of these things, I think that it's good to teach people about, and that's what I would like to see going forward. What would you like to see going forward for the TikTok?
Yeah, that's true. I think we do educate. Like, I think we do educate people right now on these kind of stuff. I think we need to add more education, because if I was these people watching from the other side, I want to know more. So me as a watch expert, before even knowing about watches, if I knew there were like profiles like that I can just go on and learn about watches, or for example handbags, we're literally just giving them free lessons basically. So but with more education, hopefully we're on 1.1 million. Let's see where we're gonna get.
Emma.
And also the more you know about something, the more you're keen to buy the products. So like also bring brand awareness and why they should buy from you instead of another person. So
well, so the answer to that is because we are the best in the business, we're the most transparent, we're the quickest to deal with, and we have the best products.
Everyone says that, by the way. We don't say that about ourselves. Everyone says that.
How many bags do you have now?
How many bags?
Yeah.
So when we opened the store, we had 3 shelves of bags, and there was like 1 bag on each shelf or 2 bags on each shelf.
Oh my God, I remember that.
And now we have the entire store bar 2 of the shelves is Hermes. So we are literally an Hermes store.
I removed all the brands from the shelves. I just left one for the Chanel, which has like more than 25 bags in there on like that shelf. And I want more shelves now. So I think next step is moving to a bigger shop.
Yeah, on a main road.
Yeah.
And then, you know, with the expansion of the business comes expansion of the social medias as well.
Yeah.
I would like to do something that we haven't discussed. Is I would like to do a lot more charitable stuff on social media, and I'd like to be able to promote that side of us and our religious beliefs as well. So I think we've done one recently that hasn't been edited yet, that will go out fairly soon, and I think that when people see that side of us, then that's going to make people warm to us even more, because it really is a massive thing for us. Like, I'd like to travel all around the world doing these TikToks and of us giving charity. I mean, not to show off, but to show people that actually we are charitable people, and that we're not just in this to fill our own pockets, that we're in it to help other people.
Yeah.
I think this is part of our religion. We should actually show people how to do it and how is it done.
Yeah. Inspiring people.
So thank you so much for joining us today at the Love Luxury podcast by Emily Abraham and my 2 beautiful guests, Maria and Emma. So we're going to be doing one of these podcasts every single week. Drop a comment down below to let us know what kind of things you'd be interested to see, because we'd like to introduce different kind of segments. So don't forget, drop a comment down below. We hope you enjoyed this podcast today, and we will see you very soon.